Hi guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. Today guys, I want to make this video and I want to make a video for a big fan that this is someone I look up to, and that's $1 Million Bogan, Danny Hayes. Now, Danny Hayes, I just love him. And the reason I'm making this video, I just did a paid review. I'll put a link if I can remember. This was review 22 QC1. And this review came in and it said, oh, I remember you from 2010. He said the thing he loves about me, he says, I think your channel is an elaborate art installation, a conceptual artist. And he goes on to say you always stayed true to yourself and told it like it is. One can only admire your unfiltered, brutal, obnoxious honesty. Your knowledge and your love for watches is second to none. And it got me thinking, a channel that I really love is Danny Hayes, the $1 Million Bogan. And what I love about Danny is Danny's a real estate agent. And he's very much similar to me in the sense that he tells it like it is. You hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. And some people take Danny, the $1 Million Bogan, the wrong way because he has some fantastic shit. He had a Maserati Ghibli S. He's got a Ferrari. He's had a number of BMWs, wonderful homes, and he's done a lot of motorcycle tours. And what I love about Danny is he tells it as it is, warts and all, good and the bad. And I got to tell you, I was watching a video of Danny's the other night. And it's one I'd already seen before. It was about his BMW M4. He got an M4 competition. Now, I've got a BMW. It's not quite as good as Danny's. I've got a BMW 330i, which is, it's about half the price. But it's still a beautiful BMW. But what I love about Danny is he told the story. Danny told the story how he was actually a counselor, and then he got into real estate because he wasn't making any money. And the first luxury car he purchased, so he had a Hyundai that was falling to bits. He bought a second-hand 318i. It was probably an E36 or an E46. And he tells the story. He remembers all this little details about it. And it's a bit like myself because I also had a 318i. I actually had an E30. I had an E30. But I like his story. He tells the story. And yes, he's had some amazing success, but he also tells you the shit that goes wrong. Danny's had a number of divorces. Danny's also he actually had his ex-wife on the show for a long time. Then I think they divorced, and he also had a number of other things. He's had the death of his brother. Very sad that there. And he also went through his own battles of depression. And I got to tell you, $1 Million Bogan, the thing I like about him is that he's a lunatic. He's authentic. And that's kind of like how I do things too. I like to be authentic. And I loved his BMW story. And some people think he's showing off. But what I love about Danny is that he talks about his BMW. You can see his story. Like he didn't get there with a silver spoon in his ass, up his ass. He had to work hard. He worked damn hard, and he tells the story, and it's quite enjoyable. I like Danny's honesty. Danny had a Ghibli S. And he said it was a piece of shit. He said he really told you exactly. Actually, I'll post a few links of Danny's. I'll post a few vids of Danny's there. I'll just better make a note of that, otherwise I will forget. But I really loved I really love the way he is just so authentic. He, I just better write this down. CT1. I'm going to reference that video I mentioned before, and I'm going to put some of his favorite vids. I'll link to the BMW, the Ferrari one, and also the Maserati, because he kind of he tells you exactly how it is. He tells you why it sucked, and I love that. I love that bit of brutal honesty. And I would love to one day do a video with Danny, because he's authentic. He's an authentic sort of guy. $1 Million Bogan. Check out his channel. He started doing a whole lot of motorcycle videos, and he was zany and crazy, and Harley Davidson actually distanced themselves from him. And I thought, I think it's because he started criticizing some of the new Harley Davidson initiatives and some of the new bikes. When it was shit, he told them it was shit. And I don't think they kind of, how do I put it? Corporate world didn't appreciate that. So I got a lot of respect for Danny. I think he's a great YouTuber. He's a fellow Australian. I've never met him. I would love to meet Danny, $1 Million Bogan. I've seen him. He started out of nowhere, and you know, my channel's been going now since 2009, and I've kind of split into a couple of channels, and that's kind of killed it's killed the number of subscribers. I've only got, you know, Danny's surpassed me. He's got 120,000 subscribers, and I gotta say, I love his work. I love his honesty. I love everything he does. They took his new girlfriend for a massive ride on the bike, and I love his Beamer, his M4, and I love his Ferraris. I just like I'm not a big motorcycle. I mean, I like machinery, but it's mainly to watch him because he's so authentic. So that's a channel I really, really like. The $1 Million Bogan. He's a sort of a guy you'd like to have a drink with. He's just actually, I don't think he drinks. He doesn't drink. He does. Now that I mention it, he doesn't drink. Yeah, but he's the sort of guy you'd want to have a chat to. He's just a nice. He's flamboyant. He loves his watches. He does love watches, and so that's a great channel. And Danny, if you're watching this video here, I'd love to catch up. Sometimes I do go down to Melbourne. I know you're in Geelong. I'd love to make a video with you, or even just see you and have lunch with you. Danny Hayes, the $1 Million Bogan. Highly recommend. I love him. I love him to death. Authentic, genuine. He's more successful than me. Well done, Danny. I'd love to catch up. So if you're watching this, Danny, please get in touch. My email's down in the description, ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. Danny, I love your work. I love your work, Danny. And I love your Beamers. Beamers! I love the Beamers. I don't know why you don't ride motorcycle Beamers. That's the best bikes in the world. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pluta channels. Who am I talking about? WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. Check them out, guys. Jump online, check out WhatShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand, and 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WhatShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WhatShopping.com. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.